bringing more things to life, like my vision and stuff, like throughout my songs and stuff. Just putting it in their face more, just applying more pressure, popping it, you know. You gotta stop being shy once you picked up the mic, so all that's out the window. So just put it in their face and just be more consistent and real and humble for sure.
This beat from Gavin, so you know it's hard as hell.
What's up, y'all? It's Bri Michel here on episode 2 of Off the Record. Today we're here where all the magic happens with our very own Young Wosa. Wosa, how you doing today?
How you doing? How you doing? You know, the kid Young Wosa. We in the building right now in the house, catching the vibe with Young Bri.
Yes, sir.
Off the Record episode 2.
You hear it. Tell the people about yourself. Tell us your major, your name, what you're involved in, what your day-to-day looks like.
You know, I'm just a psychology major from Broward County, Florida, Fort Lauderdale. This is my like 3rd year, 4th year on the Hill, you know, just interrupt with school and music. That's really about it.
We're gonna jump right into things. Question number 1. Tell us about your latest project, Faded and Underrated.
Faded and Underrated, it just came about from me putting a lot more time into making music over the summer. It was just like the vibe. Like I already had the slogan going with myself. It was just perfect, like at the time being. So like just Faded and Underrated. That's how, you know, a brother feeling.
What went into creating this project? How much time did you put into it, energy? Let us know how much of yourself you put into just making this body of work.
I started like recording music alone like last year, like 2021, like some songs when I self-recorded my music, but it took from like last year November to right about like July that I just put it out. So a lot of like time. I mean, recorded like a lot of songs over the summer, so it was just a mix of me recording the songs and picking which ones I want to put out at a certain time.
Sounds good. So if you had a guesstimate to make, how many songs made the cut? Obviously based on the track list, but how many didn't make the cut?
Made the cut, 9, 10. But didn't make the cut. I don't know. It's a number. We got a lot more music though, for sure.
Sounds good. What is something that you want people to know about Sosa or Wosa, the artist?
About myself, I don't know. I really just appreciate the music. You know, I'm really passionate for music. Not really to just a thing to wake up and do. I just try to tell the truth in all my music, to be honest. Yeah.
So when did you start making music, and what inspired you to start?
If you know me for real, you know I made music when I was like middle school, youngin'.
Youngin', that's like what, 13, 14?
Like 12, 13.
Okay.
I used to try to make music, then like make music and stuff.
And what inspired you way back then?
I always just listen to different music, so it's just like, you know, you listen to so much, you just gonna
give it a go yourself.
Yeah, tight. Not even, it was just gonna show off on you like how I showed it. So instead of me just listening to a lot of music, I started just wanting to make music, just like that.
Who are some of your favorite artists, and can we hear their influence in your music? That kind of plays off the last question. You heard so much. Did it reflect in your music?
I try to like take their music as like, not really much of a blueprint, as just like knowing there's no limitation to music. I really don't try to like base my music off different people's music. Cause I was listening like so much to different music, cause like I really don't have a favorite artist right now. If it ain't me, it ain't nobody, so.
So in that case, name 3 artists, top 3, that you'd want to work with. Not to say they influence you, but you love to be in the studio with them.
It's a bit way though, I ain't gonna lie. I hit up little Lenny Williams. We get it in. Give us a little slow vibe. Do like Pharrell.
That's a good one.
And probably like Busta too, yeah. I like Busta Rhymes, yeah.
Mr. Busta Rhymes?
Yeah.
All right.
That's about it.
So, what is it like balancing music and your education?
It's a fun balance, I'm not gonna lie. Just cause it gives me like a break when I be wanting to make music, cause knowing I just put so much time in like the summer, knowing I ain't take no classes over the summer, so going into the fall, it just give me time like to reflect and just get more ideas and, you know, like not put too much of a rush into the music. So it's a good balance. I like it, like being able to like go to class, handle my business, and then still find time for what I like to do outside of school, my studies and music.
Awesome. All right, so what are some things you've learned about the music industry since you've started taking your artistry more serious?
Oh yeah, just to be yourself. Don't really like, you can easily just make music trying to sound or like trying to be what's in, and then your music will blow though, but your crowd who gonna like your music and stuff. So it's like whatever message you trying to get across, like you just gotta stand on that and don't be too much of like seeking just to mess with other people, cause music, like be pure about it, cause everybody not pure at music. some people just do it to do it.
If you had to choose one of your songs for somebody who has never heard your music before, which one are you choosing?
That's tough. That's a tough question. It'll either probably be, I can pick two. Just two. All right, two.
Top two.
All right, so it's like if you like on an out vibe, hanging out like club vibe, I'll say like Vixen. They like Vixen, but if you on some like just vibe in the house, listen to music, just want to hear lyrics or like the melodies and beats and stuff, probably Pink 50s for sure.
All right. How do you stand out from other rappers in this case, whether from your city or just overall? What makes Wosa Wosa?
Just as I said, just the I knew like my real growth and passion for music, how I grew over time. So it's just like knowing I'm taking real steps in myself. It's not too much of a like a competition thing or like me just trying to just jump into the moment. What made me different for real is just, I don't know, I really speak from the heart though. Like I really like if you listen to my music, you could like, if you hang around with me and listen to my music, you gonna see what you hear in my music.
Is it true that you engineered this whole album yourself?
That's correct.
All right, tell us a little bit about that.
I probably just catch a vibe throughout the day, just looking for something to rap on, get on YouTube, get to surfing. And then once I find something, give it some time, it'll click eventually, but then just lock in with like the engineering, like the microphone and just like the pitches and all that stuff when it'll plug in. So, it get real deep, so you gotta like lock in for sure. A lot of time into it for sure, just listening to the song and stuff. After like making it and engineering, your ears will get clogged. Like even in just like the first like 30 minutes of making it. So you'll have to like just step back and listen. And then I'll have to step back, be a listener, be a rapper, then be an engineer. So I have to like what I want to make the song better as an engineer, like what should I take out, and then what should I re-say, and then as a listener, like if you never heard it before. So that's part of like the most plan I go into it, like the process for real.
So tell us a little bit about your growth from where you first began, Soundcloud Sosa, to where you are now, Health and Wealth Wosa.
The one part was just like making music because I know people want to know I made music. So it's just like now I'm really like, speaking from experience every time I try to get on the mic, like, feel me? I put a message in the music. Everybody got something to say. You ain't in there just talking to yourself for no reason.
Tell us a little bit about Health and Wealth.
Health and Wealth, that's one of them like, ones I say you can really listen to, get something out of it, real message from it. Positive message for sure, get it how you live, just overcome any obstacle for real.
What made you put out a video for that one first? What made you say this song gotta be first in line?
Probably because the person I was shooting with, Calvin, how he, like his cinematography, like how he just go about, like how his eye for the camera is just movie vibe. And I knew that was like one video I knew I would like try to put like a real script for like a movie, like a real thing behind it. Cause I know it's like real, like a deep song, like a message behind it.
On a grand scheme of things, what can we expect to see from Wosa the artist?
Just more pressure, just applying myself more. The Shy Guy never wins, so we just gonna pop it for sure. You take the mic up, you gotta stop being shy. So we just gonna pop it, just put it in their face, bring it to life, and just be real and humble.
What's up, y'all? We're back to wrap things up here with Sosa, the one and only. Now, be honest with me, can't relate freestyle. Is she really a freestyle?
Most definitely.
So what inspired that one?
I was really just catching a vibe around the spot, recording like usual. Then one of my friends, he was just over there. I don't know, everything I was saying, he kept hyping it up. So as I just kept going, I just got hyping, was just getting in my bag. So he was just hyping me up. So that's really what all it behind it. It was just a hype vibe.
Definitely another hit on the album, y'all. Make sure you tune in and honestly, tell the people where they can find you.
On Instagram _only1sosa. All platforms, only one Sosa, and then Apple Music, Young Wosa, you can look it up, SoundCloud, wherever you stream music at, check it.
All right, y'all. That wraps things up for episode 2 of Off the Record.
For sure.
And entertain the people.
You did.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
We'll see you episode 3.